نحي الكاسك خوتي. السلام عليكم الكيب ومرحبا بكم كالعاده في فيديو جديد مع داكستر واللي راح نشوفوا فيه بارت 5 تاع هوجورتس ليغاسي. اما قبل ما نبداو الكيب حبيت نقول لكم بلي انا نصور في دي فيديو نتاع سانس اوف ذا فولز، معناها اللي يحب يعاونني ولا اللي يحب يحضر في الريكورد مرحبا به، راني حطيت لكم الديسكورد في الديسكريبسيون. وبلا ما نطول عليكم الكيب هيا ليتس جو. يا الهادي يقرقب حبيبنا يقرقب. السلام عليكم الشيخ، نعاود جيت.
You cannot be. What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section?
دخلت يا شيخ.
How? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Okay, let's have a look. هاي يا شيخ. مقطعين لي باج خوتي.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before
ما يكون غير
us.
سبيستون.
Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time.
ما يكون غير سبيستون خوتي
I
هو اللي
wonder
خلنا.
why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London.
خوتي تما الطفله هذيك اللي كنا نشوفوا فيها في الجريم هي جايه كيما الهادي بعد.
George's death.
عندهم نفس القدرات.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
خوتي شفت معناها هذيك اللي موالفه تقول لي نيو ستودنت معناها تقدر تعاونني، معناها تنجم تمد لي الوصل. قال لي دونت فورغيت يور زملائك يا افتح ونروحوا للمهمة الجديدة. خوتي ولا غير الجيم برا شابة على بالكم ولا غير شابة؟ عليكم.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the 3 Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I don't know.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts.
علاش قلت لها قال لي
In
ما
fact, it's why I
تقولش.
was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
البروفيسور فيك قال لي انا ما تقولش.
What does that
ما فهمتش علاش
mean?
قلت لها.
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the 3 Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
هذيك بريحة
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke.
حاولت بس
I
يهضروا بزاف
overheard
على
some of Rookwood's lot talking about.
هادشي هذا.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
يا خوتي هادو
Don't give a
سراقين.
doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
هيا على فوق علي هيا هيا.
Ready to scurry
غادي
back to
يضربوا خوتي
Hogwarts.
هادو واعرين.
Levioso, incendio.
Rookwood, stop stupefying.
هيا على فوق علي هيا على فوق علي. أو ترى
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
هادي خوتهم الكبيرة. هادي أروح.
Time to teach we can hold them off.
بام على فوق علي.
You'll take this student on
على فوق علي.
Damn you!
أرواح. دخلني راسي تاعي.
Incendio.
Pay for your deeds. You're no match for me.
هاتي والله فور القتالات هادو.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies, they seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they
يا
return.
خوتي تسمع عندهم قطاع الطرق والخرابيط هذوك. اوكي.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallow Suite is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallow Suite with me. It's just over there by my...
هيا في لما صحيح.
This trunk.
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallow Suite.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallow Suite on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
فهمني فاهم.
Levioso. Incendio.
إيه.
The flames make the pyre sink.
نشعلهم بالنار. نشعلهم بالماء خوتي.
How beautiful!
ما زادش كاينه في الترافل كنا عطالي الحمامه. ايش سميتها ما كاش
Something in there. I just
صبر. انا نحب نروح هنا تما البلاصه هذه اول خطره نجيها فلاش بلاصه جديده هي تاع النباتات بيوت زوجات.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
أو سبيستيون.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your
علاه
auntie.
كنجي الريكورد يجيوني تفاويقة ما فهمتش أنا.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
نيو ستودنت هذيك
We
راه
do look forward
تاخذ.
to growing together.
هي الحلقة الخامسة.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
إن شاء الله. أكيد.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
نحمي آذاننا.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
نحي الكاسك خوتي.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
ربا وشو هذا؟
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
بيرو.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
هذا واش علمنا اليوم؟ هذا ما
Now
كان.
for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our...
That's task.
I
هيا.
wonder if hippogriffs.
درتي شي خانة
Yes,
ندير
Professor.
الأول.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp
المنظر
of.
مليح هذاك. يندب بصح السرعة يندب. ياه
I'll
صح.
say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal.
Oh,
so
صدقنا.
remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as
هذا
I
صوته
mentioned,
مزعج.
next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them
أوكي
later.
الحلقة هذه تشوفوني بديت
Even with
نتفوق.
soil, sunlight,
نبقى
and
نتفوق
a
كل
bit
سنة.
of magic, they will take time to grow.
مع أنها
Let's
يتلم
see how
الوقت
to
لا
balance
تفوق
my
شوية تلقاها
starters
3 سنين
right.
غادي.
Dittany's restorative
put-
properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
تصبح جاهزة.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
راح عندي واحد ياكل العباد.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
ايه صحيت.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good.
ايه ناوس.
Thinks he's really good. But you outright. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chop. Go on. Grab a few of those. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
من بعد من بعد ندير
Look at that. Well, they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
عاود تاني.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
قصني هتعبني. نباتات. لا ملح نباتات.
And is that a helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves? I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pods.
حاولت هذه نقعد لها من بعد نوريها شوية. تيليبورتيو.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the...
Professor Black would never allow that.
Welcome.
Completely incompetent.
بس جون حبيبنا.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
ورينا الطريقة كيفاش نخدمها. قالوا بليز بيجين. عندك كتاب.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
قلت سيب وتعلمتها. بقاي. ما خدمتش انا جرعة، انا خدمت برما.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of you, Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class.
Okay, sure.
Others, however, may be harder to obtain and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing. And we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Hogwarts potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be that foul. When brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Hogwarts potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
رانا نخدمو في واسمو يعطيوكم قوة خطيرة تطير.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own.
I brewed an Hogwarts potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
عاودي تسمى لازم نتعلموا النباتات ولازم نتعلموا.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
صحيته.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gary's inspiration.
صحيته. واش راه يدير هادي انا؟ يو. مضي.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you.
يعلمنا الطيران. قلت حاب نوصل من نطير.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might...
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington. At your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves.
Yes.
I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
A student
never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
Students.
What could they want?
Delicious food and what family.
Certainly makes rookie.
يا أخوتي شوف المقلة تاعك.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close. Hello. Can you point me in the direction of the rubbish?
Towards the other end of the kitchen. If it's not taken out yet, just follow your nose. You'll find it soon enough.
Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. I'd best keep looking.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
I've gained a new appreciation for breakfast.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organises the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan...
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't...
صوتي الجيم هذه مليحة بصح شو يحكيو بزاف.
Do stay behind me.
يحكيو
It's
مليار يا
Patrick we
زلمة.
want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Oh, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
مشقانة بركة.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
بريك.
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find him.
What's one find this one?
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest.
Yeah, Hara.
You make this look easier than it's supposed to be. Well, good job, I suppose. But we're not through with you.
I could do that too if I had a wand and a body.
It won't be long now. You'll find it.
Is it over yet? Are we still going?
I'm done. Wonderful. I could do that too if I had a wand and a body.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing!
عليكم.
Well done.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt?
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head. And I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
Okay.
What would I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains? If I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
اوكي عند حافة الغابة. وهنا ليكيب راح تكون لافات لا فيديو ديالنا. استناو معنا البارت 6 باش تروحوا معنا للكاف. اللي عجبتو لا فيديو ما تنساش دير لنا جيم، يخلينا رايو في الكومونتير. ايا بيس.